These budget earbuds cost only 1,120 pesos on 1HORA's official Shopee store. That's merely $20 when roughly converted. That is for the black version. If you get the white model, that price drops to 549 or merely $10. Using these cheap budget earbuds for more than a month, I have some thoughts, and most of them are good things. Honestly, I'm blown away by the value you get out of these earbuds. Of course, they don't have the same quality as Apple AirPods or Sony or JBL, but they are not bad for the price. The links are in the description box below if you're interested. I'm usually skeptical about buying a piece of tech at this price point because it's so cheap that it might break after several uses, or the quality is so bad it's almost unusable. There are compromises in owning and using these earbuds. Although I don't think they are deal breakers, they are still worth mentioning, especially compared to more expensive ones. In this video, I will sometimes compare it to my main earbuds, which is the 1HORA Earbuds X3 Lite, which was around 5,000 pesos a year ago. It doesn't feature noise cancellation or any mind-blowing features. It's basically just a better version of budget earbuds, so I think it's a good benchmark as far as this review goes. The very first thing you will notice once you have the 1HORA AUT205 is the quality of the case. The matte-like finish looks nice on camera, but you can quickly tell it's cheap plastic. It doesn't feel premium or durable, although I think it's durable enough to withstand knee-level drops. No buttons on the case except for the USB-C port and the logo on the front. The charging case offers 21 hours more battery on top of the 7 hours provided by the earbuds on max volume. So that's a total of 28 hours of listening time. So if you listen at a lower volume, you might even get longer battery life. Since we're on the topic of battery, I use my earbuds for around 2 hours almost every other day, and I usually end up charging the case after a week, but no more than 2 weeks. When you open the case, you still get that satisfying sound when closing the lid, but I don't know about this hinge. It feels like it can break as soon as you give it some force. The buds themselves are on the stout side. They have short stems, so they are not the easiest to take out of the case and wear in your ears, mostly because of the size. The build is nothing special, just like the case. It's just cheap plastic, but once you wear them, they are comfortable even after 2 hours of continuous use. Comfortability will vary of course, but for me, these are comfortable and they don't come off easily. I just wouldn't use them while working out since they do not come with any kind of certification to protect them from sweat. So that's another reason why these earbuds are cheap. But how do they sound? Well, I was blown away by how good they sound for the price. I was expecting no bass, tinny, canny sound quality, but nope, there's decent bass, decent mids, decent highs, decent everything, to the point where I actually enjoy listening to music and watching videos. It's even loud, wherein I can comfortably listen to what I'm watching at only 50% volume. Above 70% and it's going to hurt your ears. Given there's almost no audio separation in instruments, I can still hear the instruments in the background with no problem. Distortions are almost non-existent except for when at the highest volume with strong bass coming from the source track, but even then, it's only something you notice with trained ears. Additionally, there's even AAC codec support on mobile devices for better playback quality than MP3. As far as latency goes, this does not come with any low latency or gaming mode. In my case, latency is obvious when editing voiceovers. Although I've experienced far worse latency with other earbuds, I would have to say that this has slightly lower latency than older earbuds, and we have Bluetooth 5.3 to thank for. It's definitely not for competitive gaming, but if you can get used to it, I would say it's usable as far as casual use cases go. The controls on the earbuds are simple and basic. You can tap either side to answer or end a call. A long press on either bud for 1.5 seconds will reject an incoming call. For music, a tap on the left earbud is for play pause, and a tap on the right is for skipping to the next track. There's no way though to go back to a previous track. Lastly, you trigger Siri or Google Assistant by long pressing either bud for 1.5 seconds, but you need to make sure the music or video you're playing is on pause. That's all for the controls. You still need to use your phone or connected device to adjust the volume, which is something that's also not available on my more expensive Honor X3 Lite. Also, there's no app for the AUT205. You're gonna have to use a third-party app if you want to play around with the equalizer. Maybe if this was 5 years ago, I wouldn't recommend buying earbuds for this price, given it would be 99% a crappy piece of tech. But we're in 2025 and technology has gotten better since then. So with this one, I can easily recommend it to anyone looking for just the cheapest possible earbuds without compromising on the basics, which include actually good audio quality. You will miss out on some higher end features like a dedicated app or noise cancellation, but with this type of ear tip, passive noise cancellation is usually good enough. So that's it for this one. Drop a sub or like if you like supporting the channel, and as always, until the next one, stay safe.